Welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. You found the Olsons. Gone again. My name is Jason, and we are getting ready to go again. This is just a weekend outing. Today, we're going to load the four-wheelers up. It is Friday. We're going to leave about midday. Got a couple hours to go till we get there. And we're going to go about an hour up the river. We're in central Wisconsin. We'll be out on west central Wisconsin. We'll be out on near the Mississippi. We're going to go about an hour north and see what kind of adventures we can come across. But now we are going to load the four-wheelers onto the truck. I got the idea to put two four-wheelers on this truck when we wanted to take a trip out to South Dakota and ride in the Black Hills. And we decided that we needed to be able to put both four-wheelers on here so that the wife and I can ride on our touring and our daughter can ride on her 500. So we started designing, and we got partway through that process, and it was getting to be very difficult. So we turned around and I did some looking on YouTube, and I found a video from Watts on Wheels. Dave and Karen, they're full-time RVers, or at least quite a bit of the year, and do a lot of traveling, a lot of travel posts and campground reviews. So they have a smart car and a semi-tractor pulling their fifth wheel, and they wanted to also bring their Can-Am Spyders along as well. And when I seen the use of a single post hydraulic garage space saver lift, that is just about exactly the same thing as they had, that they modified to fit their motorcycles on. I found out that the spacing of the pads was exactly correct for our 500. Then we added these triangle legs leg holders on, and you'll see when we get the four-wheeler in the air how we strap that down, and it is solid as a rock. So let's get to it. I see I have a little bit of a modification that needs to be made. That's the tab that holds the ramp that we put our car on, and if you notice, that does not fit in there, and that's how we hold these ramps in place. So looks like I need to take just a little bit of metal out of there, and we should be good. Should have gloves on. Should have had gloves on. That was a little warm. Okay, does that fit down in there now? Oh, just like, what do they say, downtown? Now, just making sure I didn't make any damage in there. Shut my gas off. And then okay, now that we have that fixed, bored out just a little bit where this will But that keeps that from sliding out. We don't have to strap them like what they typically have from the manufacturer. So, all right. So that's the beginning process. Works pretty slick. We're using a 12,000 pound Badland winch that we got from Harbor Freight. Now we go through the secret door. We grab the connector. Plug that in. And that is our lift control. Now that's going to clear there just fine. I'm going to throw this thing in park. But the way it sits in this a little bit of a slant here really kind of hugs everything, keeps everything nice and tight. So now I'm going to go over on the lift and that's the safety release. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That tote's full of wood. There. Now it's all the way up in the air. This might actually go on that side. No. There we go. Just like that. Really? There we got it. Stick the pin in. So that's it for that. Got our legs on here. So the four-wheeler sits on these legs here, and the dog system that's in there so that it can't fall. So we basically leave most of the stress off from the cylinder and the chain. All right, well, let's get this buggy strapped down. So we use these to give us a point to mount to on each side. All right, I have now found the two long straps that we use to create an X for strapping this down. And you can see it's wobbly, it's wiggly. Once I put these straps on, it tightens it right up. You know what? I want some twists out of this. Okay. Now I like to go around and then hook from the bottom up. Pull against one another, much more secure. Now, we do all our securing of our four-wheelers over the wheel. I hooked the double S, or I hooked the S hooks together. Secure down. Grab a strap. Does anybody else put a knot in the end of their strap so it doesn't pull through the ratchet? Grab this and that, hook it, double hook it, center down tight a little bit. Just like that. All right, nice and solid. I better change that one. I guess that one got a little off to the side. There. Just like that, vehicle one up. We definitely know this is the first time this year because I've made a mistake. A few. I actually have to have this up in the air so that it doesn't rip the mirrors off the other machine. So I'm going to loosen up these just enough that I can raise it all the way up, and then we'll pull the other four-wheeler on. Story of my life. All right, so our X track has a chalk on it. Got a little more out here. So we set her up against that, and that lines us all up so we can strap her down. I'll stick it in neutral first, or stick it in park first, and so that's in park. We're gonna let the top four-wheeler down. If I don't have the four-wheeler all the way up, those mirrors that I have on will they'll hit. And I'll let that down. Everything stays where it should, so that's good. Now I like to get these guys in their place first. First front, this side's front and back. That way, when I crawl up on there, I can attach these in the front and back of the wheels. Oh, it's stuck in that one first. Whoops. All right, so good and solid. Going, no. Okay, so now open that up. Grab me just a little bit of line here, a little extra. Snap that in there. Put the strap over the wheel where I want it. And that's it. 3 more times and we're good to go. All right, just like that. I leave this is heavy enough and pinned in here, heavy enough it won't come out of here. That's tied on there just in case something would break. At least we have something there. And that's it. That is about all there is to it. We fold up the ramps and put them in this location. The lumber box goes between the camper and the four-wheelers. So, all right, let's get this wrapped up and move on to the next task. All right, we got everything strapped down on the truck. We got the ramps. They're not going anywhere. The wood box is good. Them are tight. The toolbox for miscellaneous stuff for the four-wheelers, strapped down and tight.